nice. This is Afterburner 2 on the SEGA Megadrive, released by SEGA in 1990. It's based on the arcade machine of the same name that was released in 1997, which is kind of a follow-up to the original Afterburner that was also released in 1987. Many people, myself included, kind of confused Afterburner 1 and Afterburner 2. I mean, if you look at the title screen, as a kid I never took in, you know, on my Mega Drive, that the 2 was those rotating balls in the background, which it does really well. I just thought that was showing off. Hey, look at me, I can rotate fancy stuff. Differences are minimal. Original has 18 levels, the sequel has 21. Afterburner 2 does let you vary your throttle. Now, I'm going to go on record here and say I prefer the PC Engine version. I do. But I haven't played this in years, so, you know, there are going to be some, you know, it's going to be generally interesting to compare the two. I loved it on the Master System. I thought that was an amazing port. I mean, it was ported to everything. On the Commodore Amstrad Spectrum, Atari ST Amiga, it was ported by Activision. Most of those versions were shit, to be perfectly honest. Right, let's get into this. So basically you're an F-14 pilot, and I don't know, but I guess we were cheap during the Cold War, because obviously it's kind of Top Gun themed. So, you know, rather than send the Air Force at the bad guys, why not just send one bloke? Because that's not going to end badly, is it? That is really impressive, right? Options, music, we'll keep it on easy, because I want to talk. Control, reverse, that's interesting. I recall you do fire all the time in this, with your Vulcans, that is. Right, right, there we go. So you can change the speed there, right. There we go. The refueling stages. Now, what I do recall about this version, unlike the PC Engine version, is the PC Engine version does have some sort of sprite scaling. It doesn't just, you know, reduce the size of sprites as such. So it attempts to sprite scale. That's still really cool and iconic. It attempts to sprite scale. So when you take off the boat, just cheapened the aircraft carrier there, you know, it kind of scales it a little bit. Excuse me. And also when you refuel, it kind of scales it a little bit as well. That's missing on this version. But what I will say is, I think the sprites are probably a bit more impressive on this. Right. Oh, is that a Harrier? Right. So you may, oh shit, you may fire all the time, but so your lock on is more sort of useful for the enemy in front of you as opposed to those attacking you from behind. Let's see if I can actually get a lock on. Now, while obviously it's not sprite scaling as such, I do think it throws around the sprites. Those there, they look particularly nice. I think they, you know, they look. Oh, there we go. Bombs away. Bombs away. Only 12. Yeah. Oh, nice change into autumn there. Yeah, I think the sprites look really nice. You know, they move really quite smoothly, because obviously to actually sprite scale, you need specific hardware that the Mega Drive never had. Which, you know, obviously as kids, it was our dream to get those sort of games on it. So, I mean, 12-year-old Dave, 11-year-old Dave, bollocks, did not know, I just vanished. Bermuda Triangle, even though I'm overland, did not appreciate the Mega Drive, you know, even though it promised the arcade experience at home, did not have the hardware to give you all this cool beams and shit. Right, how do I barrel roll? I don't know, but I'm sucking at this. Do I have to change the speed to barrel roll? Right, speed is... I haven't got many, I've got loads of missiles though. Oh, let's pause. Apparently David Cameron's not in charge of this Air Force. Oh, that's cool. So, nice, nighttime, refueling. Yeah, that kind of scrolls in. I could be wrong. In the arcade, did you have to, like, line up or something? I don't know. Now, it's hard to do a comparison. Oh, wow. I don't know how I got out of jail then. It's hard to do a comparison as such on the number of, you know, stuff on the floor in the background, because it's very limited, you know. All versions are, and they are going to be compared to the arcade. Shit. That's military talk for, I don't know how to fly a plane. But I think they're slightly better on this than they are on the PC Engine. But you know what? Just for the fact that it tried a little bit harder with that sprite scaling effect. Shit, red planes at night, handy. To scale some things, kind of always, you know, endears it to me as the better one. But you know, and is this a launch? No, it's not a launch. Why, is it a launch title in the UK? I don't know. But you know, it is impressive. There's no denying that for what it was doing at the time for such an early game. I mean, obviously it's on rails. Control-wise, you know, it's very limited. It's not the deepest of games, but sometimes games don't need to be. I love the on-rail. Look at me just getting fucking bomb happy. The on-rail sort of Sega games, I think they're epic. You know, Space Harrier. This, I was going to say Outrun. That's not really an on-rail shooter. It's a bloody car game. Oh, I think I'm going to lose my lunch. Actually, make that breakfast. So yeah, like I said, obviously it's... Oh, fucking hell, I was just saying, I don't know how I got out of that, but I didn't. Apparently, we don't have ejector seats in 14s in the 80s. Top Gun lied. I love Top Gun. You know, it's a cheesy movie by today's standards, but there's no denying it was a cool movie when you were a kid. Especially the bit where he takes the Polaroid. I don't know exactly how many missiles I have, but it's quite a few. Maybe that's why they got rid of the ejector seat. By the way, we invented that. You're welcome. It is a cool looking plane. Can you stick around? I mean, look at the size of you. You must have amazing guns. Check out these guns. That's kind of weird. The floor just turned into the sky. You know, I didn't have to climb or altitude or anything. That's really kind of, yeah, didn't have too many times in here. Oh, instant death. It kind of makes you, yeah, there you go. Twitches the horizon, but that might be because I'm playing it on an HD TV. Gotta stop doing that. Get a lock on before you fucking fire a missile. Well, does the barrel... Can I still be hit? Is it a guaranteed get out of jail free card? I don't know. Apparently not. Anyway, yay. I'm going to call it quits there. Afterburner 2 on the SEGA Megadrive. And or Genesis, depending on where you live. I think it's quite impressive. Take into account when it was released and how early, you know, a game it is, and the hardware is still new, and the fact that it's not gonna do the arcade experience. But yeah, it's quite impressive. I mean, I like it. I'm still going to say I prefer the PC Engine version, and I still love the Master System version, and I may do a gameplay of the NES version. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.